You already know how we feel just by looking at the screen. The Fever has scored Kelsey Mitchell. So let's take this all in real quick, because this was like a very nerve-wracking last couple of months. I'm gonna be honest, I was losing some sleep over it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but just thinking about like, damn, what if Kelsey does not return? That's gonna be tough, like a tough loss for this team. But listen, before we get into anything, ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to FIFA Fridays.
Yeah, we're going to be uploading a little earlier today, you know what I'm saying? Because we got Unrivaled to talk about later, too, as we're going to talk about in this video, too. Hopefully, we come back later on tonight and Unrivaled is posting highlights, you know what I'm saying? So I can react to that as well. But the Fever has scored Kelsey Mitchell, and that's the biggest thing, you know what I'm saying? We get to some type of, you know what I'm saying, pressure has been lifted off of the fans' shoulders, at least, you know what I'm saying? Because we did not want Kelsey Mitchell gone whatsoever. But let's get into coring now, all right? So a lot of people's confused with like how the offseason works, and even I'm getting used to it, considering it's my first season watching the WNBA. But I've been doing some research and looking up some things. I may be inaccurate here, I may be accurate for the most part, you know what I'm saying? But listen, let's get straight into it, okay? So right here we have January 11th to January 20th. This is the 9-day period in which teams can make qualifying offer and core designated players, right? Right? Now listen, I know. It sound like, listen. The thing about Kelsey, like, alright, let me put it in perspective for you. Matter of fact, we're gonna get into it. I don't want to rush into all of this, right? Let's just move on. January 21st, teams can begin negotiating with free agents, but no deals can be signed. Alright. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I truly, like, I'm not even going to say I believe. I know that teams are talking to the players before the deadlines, before anything. Like, let's say we got to wait till January 10th to 11th so we could send out offers. If I got this person's number and I'm the front office, I'm just going to call them and be like, yo, like, I know, you know what I'm saying? Let's not throw no numbers out there or nothing, but how would you feel if you was to play for so-and-so? Maybe they play, like, talking along the line so they're not, you know what I'm saying, violating any, like, you know, I don't even know how that contract stuff goes with the WNBA. But let's move on. February 1st, players can officially sign contracts and offer sheets. Now, this is the moment where you're going to get a lot of news basically in this next month. Like in this next 30 days, we're going to be getting a lot of news, specifically the next 20 days or so, right? Now, I want to talk about the Fever protecting Kelsey from the expansion draft. Y'all remember the expansion draft in December with the Golden State Valkyrie when they had to protect 6 players, and then we got rid of Temmie, man. Oh, my goodness. Every time I think about it, you know what I'm saying? But listen, Kelsey Mitchell was protected in the expansion draft, to nobody's surprise, right? But they cored Kelsey, and I know a lot of people would be like, "Why you ain't core Kaylin?" But I don't. That's not how that's not how it works. For one, Kaylin is in her sophomore year, so let's not even think that far deep, right? Because I'm still getting new to the core and stuff myself. But they cored Kelsey before the deadline. Because I know a lot of people, like, looking back on it, I didn't know that Kelsey didn't get cored at the deadline. I just found out about it yesterday when she got cored. I didn't know the deadline was January 11th. So all these days, the community was talking about, oh, they're not going to core Kelsey. They're not going to core Kelsey. And the whole time, the Fever's like, we coring Kelsey. And let me speak on this, okay? But before we speak on that, I want to talk about what coring a player means. By coring a player, the team gives them a 1-year qualifying offer at the WNBA's maximum salary at $249,244. It prevents this player from signing with another team as a free agent. So in other words, we just prevented Kelsey from signing with another team as a free agent right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if she does leave, we got to get something in return for her. So we basically said, come here. You know what I'm saying? But, of course, I'm sure people would jump into conclusion, like we just said, on why it took so long. But with how direct and communicative the front office has been since they took over, I don't think the Fever called her without talking to her. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they called Kelsey Mitchell. Of course, obviously, don't take it too literal, because obviously, they would have called her regardless, but with the way this front office is, like, communicative, I think they will talk to Kelsey, like, we're going to call you. And then, you know what I'm saying, she deserves it, right? Like, we're not even going, I don't see nobody against that. Now, keep in mind, though, you never want to let someone of Kelsey's caliber walk for nothing. However, I think Kelsey signs with the Fever. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I think she's gonna sign with them. The ball is in her hands, basically. The ball is in her court, and I think Kelsey's gonna handle the business. Because why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Think about the human element. A lot of players in the professional industry do not think about the human element, and it goes as far as the on-court to off-court stuff, right? in this situation, if I'm Kelsey Mitchell's agent, what am I telling Kelsey Mitchell? I don't care what the money is. The money is going to make sense, or it's going to be along the lines to make sense. That's not what I'm worried about. Kelsey Mitchell is a bucket. She's going to get paid wherever she go. But I'm thinking about playing alongside this woman right here. This girl with the number 22, like screaming in her face right now. Like, this girl is going to bring in so much currency. It's not even like, and not only the currency, the brand deals, the fame, like, yeah, everything goes up when you just around Kaylin. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's no negatives when you around C22, especially when you a hooper. Like, you either rise to the occasion or you plateau. That's what I always say. Like, a lot of players in, like, if you're gonna play alongside Caitlin Clark, LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, somebody of Stephen Curry, somebody huge, you either rise to the situation, rise to the spotlight, shine in the spotlight, or you plateau. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And Kelsey Mitchell has been doing nothing but rising to the occasion. Now, keep in mind, a couple reasons to add why I think Kelsey Mitchell stay in the Fever. And, like, I'm going to be honest, like, the Fever showed they're willing to pay her the Supermax. And Kelsey Mitchell's worth every dime you're paying her. From a player's perspective, this is a microcosm of the bigger picture in the coming years. Hear me out. I'm about to cook now. Now Venom is about to cook, all right? Because I put some thought into this. Now, Caitlin is on a 4-year deal right now, right? Which means one thing. Let's double check that just to make sure. Caitlin Clark's contract. Here we go. By comparison, Clark signed a 4-year, $338,056 contract after being drafted by the Fever. She made $76,535 during the 2024 season and could earn up to $97,000 in annual salary in the final year of her deal. So, Caitlin Clark is on contract until 2028, is when she's a free agent. All right, back to the conversation, right? Caitlin is on a 4-year deal, which means one thing. You have a 4-year window to win a championship. Yes, I said it. You have a 4-year window to win a championship before things start getting complicated contractually. Contractually, not, you know what I'm saying, emotionally, not physically, just contractually when we talking about numbers. Caitlin Clark is the most valuable person on the team, obviously. You know what I'm saying, elephant in the room. Contracts aside, though, I'm talking strictly about as far as production goes when I say that she's the most valuable person, right? She produces the most on this team. Now, considering her contract ends by 2028 and the new CBA restrictions kick in 2026, you will have to be very careful with who you're signing and how much, like how much, which we'll have to save for another video, because I ain't gonna lie, CBA breakdown video could be an hour plus long by itself. So we're gonna save the CBA breakdown for another video. But anyways, back to the Fever's 4-year window. I don't want my words twisted, right? I don't want my words twisted at all. And people thinking I'm saying if they don't win by 2028, break it all up. Oh, they're not going to win nothing. They won't be, like, listen, they won't be able to afford to pay for all 3. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that by 2028, we're looking at possible 3 players on a Supermax deal in Caitlin, Kelsey, and Aaliyah. Now, of course, by that point, we're not paying Erica Wheeler all this money that we're paying her right now. And Katie Lou is not on a Supermax deal. But until we get full details on the CBA, we got to think long term. If I'm the Fever front office, this is how I'm thinking. Let's say by some chance we don't win this year, right? Let's just say by some chance we don't win this year, which we definitely are winning this year. But let's just say we don't for this plan, right? The CBA kicks in at the perfect time Katie Lou's contract expires this year. Literally. Katie Lou's contract expires this year. The CBA kicks in the following year. Now, so that's freeing up even more cap space for free agents and possible trades. And the biggest bang for your buck is you have 2 years of Caitlin Clark playing on a rookie contract. Not 1, 2 years of Caitlin playing on a rookie contract, which you can use to sign somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, before Caitlin goes big in 2028, I'm going to be honest, she's going to go for the biggest contract in WNBA history. Let's just address, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just address the elephant in the room. It's like having Caitlin take a pay cut. Like, okay, these next 2 years is like having, well, these next 4 years is like having Caitlin Clark take a pay cut. But when the CBA kicks in, it's going to really hit. And you're going to be really grateful that you have Caitlin Clark playing on that kind of contract right in that given moment. You know what I'm saying? But in 2026, you got to get a solid piece for this team. We're literally cooking up a dynasty in year 2. This is fake crazy if you think about it. Like, really think about it. You know what I'm saying? Got a dynasty in year 2. Like, to be playing your best basketball, and I think I seen this stat somewhere. They said every team that won a back-to-back first round number one picks won a championship in the first 4 years in basketball. Something like that. So that's a good stat alone. I think we're gonna win this year, if you ask me, right? Now, a lot of recruiting is going on in Unrivaled. Hey, which is another variable I didn't factor in November. Even Aaliyah Boss is doing her little deed. You know what I'm saying? But listen, let's go look through some. Because we do got Unrivaled coming later today. But we're breaking ground on our brand new state-of-the-art performance center this summer. It's set to open before the 2027 WNBA season. Oh my goodness, look at this building. This is beautiful. Like, and this was kind of a dead giveaway that Kelsey was coming because they had Kelsey Mitchell right there, right? You know what I'm saying? But bro, like, just look at this, right? The outside, like, it looks like a video game. The court is fine. This is my favorite FIFA logo, by the way. Like this right here. Do I have my FIFA hat somewhere? Oh my goodness, that's my favorite logo right there. Like, just beautiful. Look at this. So this is the main logo right here, right? The main logo. This is the boom. Oh my goodness, why is the hat so dented? This, like, come on now. And then you know me, I'm gonna throw the little C22 on there. C22. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw me a little C22 on there. But listen though, this court is beautiful. You cannot make this up. Like, just look at it. Like, it looks like oh my, this would have been, cause like you would have went to jail for witchcraft or something if you came up with this in the old times. Like, just look at the exterior designing, like the lighting. It's just beautiful. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to go to Cambridge Fieldhouse. I'm gonna be honest. One day, hopefully, God willingly. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on though. Seeing this from an OG makes me happy. This should really be the norm. A tweet from Winchester's. And is Lisa Leslie giving Caitlin her flowers, saying, wow, the impact of Caitlin Clark has really been a game changer. I love it. Bro. Like, I don't know when was why do we not get enough like older WNBA players supporting Caitlin? I don't understand why. It's a lot though out there, but it's so much haters. And I know y'all heard about the Caitlin Clark and the stalker situation. I'm not even gonna shed light on it because it's just a disgusting topic that I just don't want to give my insight on, because I have some things that I want to say about dude that I can't let out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just discuss the world we live in. And then to find out that the WNBA or nobody's speaking about it, and the fact that when it was y'all remember the DJ Carrington situation, we was talking about she getting sexual assault threats, death threats and all that, and the whole league made it a big deal and they were blaming it on Caitlin. But the fact that Caitlin's dealing with it, nobody's coming to her defense, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying added on to another thing Caitlin Clark goes through with nobody there to protect her, right? Listen, let's move on though. Another comment from Lisa Leslie. This is what investing in women's sports look like. Congrats to Caitlin Clark in the Indiana Fever. Once again, Lisa Leslie, give her flowers. You cannot make this up. Like, Lisa Leslie, she's just a legend. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark got me fired up on this Thursday. Okay, y'all see it? Look, Caitlin Clark said, got me fired up on this Thursday. Like, I just know. Like, imagine somebody who loves going to work. Like, imagine you love your job, right? And not only do you love going to your current job, they upgraded to a point where it's like you just gonna live. Like, Caitlin Clark might as well just move in. Like, they might as well just make an apartment in that building. Like, she might as well just sleep there. Like, tell Connor move in. Like, yeah, this is where we live now. You know what I'm saying? Because this girl's a workaholic, a gym rat. It's why you go far when you work this hard. Like, you don't get to this level by just slouching. No, she's putting in that work consistently. She's going to develop that left hand, that mid-range, that floater, the playmaking. Everything's going to go up. That three-point shot, the range is going to be even deeper than before. Like, I trust everything. The efficiency is going to be dangerous. Like, oh man, I cannot wait for FIBA basketball. We only got 106 days too. Like, look at how far we coming. We was just like 200 in the 200s. Now we only like 3 months and a half away. You know what I'm saying? Look at us go. Anyways, setting the standard in play experience. This elite training center is a reflection of our organization's ongoing commitment to ensuring that our players have the highest level of resources to be successful. As we look to the future, the focus of creating a first-class player experience designed exclusively for women athletes will set us apart. Kelly Krashkov, team president, you go. You know what I'm saying? Because, You couldn't have picked a better time to like, wow. That's why every time I speak about it, it's like, what are the odds that Kaylin was drafted to this Indiana Fever team with this roster structure, with this kind of history behind the team, with these kind of legends supporting her, with all the support she get? Like, she just landed in the perfect situation, and it was it could have went bad on any other team. The Indiana Fever just announced that they are building a $78 million, and it costs $78 million, performance center in downtown Indianapolis. It will be 3 floors, 108,000 square feet, 2 full-length basketball courts, a locker room, weight room, and a kitchen. Now, I don't know why they got a kitchen, but Venom want in. I want in. Hey, where the kitchen at? Yo, Fever. You know what I'm saying? Hit my email, hit something. I just want some food. You know what I'm saying? I come through, watch some basketball. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag feed Venom. Anyways, Angel Reese. Let's talk about some Unrivaled. I seen this Angel Reese tweet. She said, we get to work out, use the weight room, create new bonds and friendships, get treatment, get massages, use the sauna, getting 2 meals a day, and then a facial before I leave for the day. Yeah, I love it here. And she tagged Unrivaled. Uh-oh. Kathy. Kathy. Someone's calling. All right. Kathy, your time is now. You have to step in, or things are going to go left. Like, Caitlin Clark is going to hold your league up, but Unrivaled might just step in and make a new, but like, we might see something. Y'all, I wouldn't underestimate nothing in this generation. Like, we are in a generation where you can start a brand and be more powerful than the companies that been here for 100 years. I'm seeing it right before my eyes. So I wouldn't be surprised if all these girls keep backing Unrivaled and Caitlin Clark finally gets on board. Because I ain't gonna lie, I done seen a couple things. They got their own Sephora room. Like, they having fun in the locker room. Like, it's just a good vibes. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm like, WNBA, clock is ticking. What we have here, we have the Indiana Fever on the clock. We saw Phoenix, Tampa all weekend, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. This is Correlation posted this on July 21st, 2024. She said, you have Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. Facilities, marketing, and winning ambition better be on point or live to regret it. No time to waste. Retweeted it this year, January 16th, and said the Indiana Fever have wasted no time since All-Star Weekend. They upgraded the social media team. They overhauled the entire front office. They hired Stephanie White, announced a 108,000 square foot state-of-the-art practice facility. This organization has met the moment. The Caitlin Clark effect is insane. Like, talk about like, that was perfectly worded. Like, the organization has met the moment. A lot of people missed the moment. Christy Sods missed the whole moment. Like completely missed the moment. Like, not even close. Oh, look at this right here. Oh. Caitlin Clark sitting next to a young kid. I don't know what game they was at, but this is just a cute picture. You know what I'm saying? I just had to bookmark that. And look at Kaylin and Connor. Look at Kaylin and Connor. The power couple. The dynamic duo themselves. Caitlin Clark is supporting Indy's new pro volleyball team. Okay, they was watching a volleyball game. Indy Ignite Volleyball. Interesting. I didn't know that. But look at this little girl right here. It's all in Caitlin Clark's face. Yo, she's so funny. Unrivaled starts today, ladies and gentlemen. Which is why we don't have an hour-long Fever Friday, because we may be back tonight if they post the highlights and it's not copyrighted, because it will be on TNT Sports. But listen, I hope we do see Lexi versus Aaliyah Boston tonight.
Bow.
And I want to see how that looks, because that's going to be amazing. But listen, man, if you enjoyed this Fever Friday, I know it's a little short today, but we are going to be back. And if there are no highlights, I'm going to post another Fever Friday, most likely before next Friday. So don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Venom got you. I know. It ain't too many reactors out here like your boy. But I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all so much. I'm going to see y'all in the next reaction video. It's your boy Venom. Let's go. Lexi and Aaliyah hoops tonight. Let's see how that looks. Let's go.
Bow.